Good evening, everyone, and thanks so much for joining us. Our big story tonight, parents at an Anthem charter school are concerned after what the school called inappropriate content that was shown during an art class.
Parents tell us that content was graphic images shown to fourth graders. Team 12's Colleen Sikora is live outside of Caurus Academy in Anthem. She spoke with parents today. Colleen?
The school says the video shown to students was not approved and called it unintentional in a letter home. Parents reaching out to 12 News telling us the art teacher at Caurus Academy in Anthem showed a video which contained inappropriate images to fourth grade students during class as they were exploring modern art, saying the images flashing in front of the students were more appropriate for college-age students. The school emailing out a letter a day later acknowledging, quote, inappropriate content was unintentionally shared during art, saying, quote, the teacher has taken full responsibility for failing to preview the content prior to showing it in class. Caurus Academy's executive director, Damian Blair, telling 12 News an internal investigation was done, saying the video was not approved by the organization and called the video playing a potential accident, adding there are, quote, hundreds of videos of the artist and the wrong one was chosen. Blair tells us disciplinary action was taken, and when asked to elaborate what kind of action, Blair wouldn't say, citing an HR concern. We're in Anthem. Colleen Sikora, 12 News.
All right, Colleen, thank you.